Hi everyone, welcome to Lesson 3, HESPER. This is about measuring perceived needs in humanitarian emergencies as part of the Extreme Medicine Certificate at Northeastern University. Now this lesson will focus on the Humanitarian Emergency Settings Perceived Needs Scale, or HESPER is the acronym. It's a needs assessment tool that provides a quick, scientifically robust way of assessing the perceived serious needs of people affected by large-scale humanitarian emergencies. Now, perceived needs are needs which are felt or expressed by people themselves and are problem areas with which they would like help. Now, this lesson will focus on different types of humanitarian crisis, including conflicts, natural disasters, and disease outbreaks requiring initial rapid needs assessments. Again, the Humanitarian Emergency Settings Perceived Needs Scale, or HESPER, is one example of a needs assessment tool. Perceived needs are needs which are felt or expressed by people themselves and are problem areas which they would like help with. So by the end of this lesson, I want you to be able to answer 4 questions. Why was the HESPER scale developed? What does the HESPER scale look like? How was the HESPER scale developed? And how can the HESPER scale be used? HESPER provides a quick and scientific method of assessing the perceived needs of people affected by large-scale humanitarian emergencies, such as war, conflict, or natural disasters. The HESPER scale is applicable to a wide range of humanitarian settings in low and middle income countries, including acute or chronic situations and urban or rural settings. The scale focuses on needs as perceived by adults. Now, this is really important because this may include concerns for their children as well. The scale can be accessed online via the HESPER manual. So in this lesson, I want you to become familiar with the HESPER manual. And it's also available on request in Arabic, English, French, Haitian Creole, Nepali, Spanish, and Urdu. Now, for this week's Lesson 3, there are 2 activities to do this week. First activity is a team assignment. Again, very similar to last week's assignment. In this activity, you research cases, current events, supporting materials that are relevant to the subject matter of this lesson. That's the Humanitarian Emergency Settings Perceived Needs Scale, or HESPER. And then this week, you've also got an individual assignment where you need to find 3 sources. And those 3 sources could be a combination of articles, case studies, or reports about a disaster or emergency that describes the use of the Humanitarian Emergency Settings Perceived Needs Scale, or HESPER. Again, you can submit a combination of articles, case studies, or reports. What you need to do is develop a PowerPoint presentation or even make a YouTube video. I'm recording this video on my iPhone right now. So for this week's individual assignment, you need to develop a PowerPoint presentation or make a YouTube video discussing the 3 sources, the articles, the case studies, or the reports that you selected. And in this PowerPoint presentation or YouTube video, I want you to provide 1. A brief background of the disaster or emergency. 2. Summarize how the HESPER scale was used. 3. Analyze and discuss the method and conclusions. 4. Did using the HESPER scale in early assessments and or response monitoring help in understanding the evolution of the crisis? 5. What else did you learn? 6. What else would you recommend? And 7, would you, that's you personally, use the HESPER scale on a deployment that we might do together, and then make a suggestion of what that deployment would look like? Now submit the PowerPoint presentation or your YouTube video. The length and the format are your decision. If you have any questions about this week's lesson, about the assignments, or anything else that's going on right now, please feel free to contact me by email, text message, WhatsApp, phone call, or whatever works for you. Again, my phone number is 202-468-7553. I hope you have a wonderful week. Thank you very much.